Yesterday, we made a revelation on the drawbacks of the Central Expressway project. Now, to bring you more details, we are joined by Newsfirst.lk.
Yesterday, revelations were made by Newsfirst that the middle section of the Central Expressway is being constructed without the first phase or the last phase of the Central Expressway being constructed. Now, following this revelation made by Newsfirst, the Road Development Authority convened a media briefing because this seems as a road that leads to nowhere because it has the middle section of the Central Expressway but not the start and the end. Now, at the press briefing that was convened by the Road Development Authority, this is what they had to say.
The
first phase will be constructed under loans from the Chinese Exim Bank. It is close to $1 billion. It is about 968 million rupees, according to what I remember. Until today, no such loans had been obtained. The loan agreement was signed at the start of this year. There is a provision in our agreement with the construction company that states the construction company will incur the expenses of the project until the loan from the Exim Bank comes in. The construction of about 7% of the project has now been done by the funds of the construction company. We can only start working on the project properly after we receive the loan. I think we will receive the loan in about 2 or 3 weeks. We have to pay an advance of 15% for the project.
දෙකක් තුනක් ඇතුළත හම්බෙන විදිහට තමයි තියෙන්නේ. මොකද අපි ඇඩ්වාන්ස් එකක් ගෙවන්න ඕනේ 115ක.
Now, 15% of $1 billion $1 billion translates to 180 billion Sri Lankan rupees. It's a massive amount of money. Now, this is the amount that has to be paid as an advance for the project. Wimal Veeravansa was speaking yesterday about commissions being taken out of this project and certain fathers and daughter relationships involved as the people who these commissions were given out to. Now, of course, even for argument's sake, a commission of 10% from the 15% of this $1 billion would amount to 2.7 billion Sri Lankan rupees. Now, this is, of course, a massive amount. But what's funny about this project is in 2015, Ranil Wickremesinghe laid the foundation stone for the construction of this project. In 2017, Minister of Highways Lakshman Kiriyalla came out and said that the construction of this project has been given to a Chinese company and that the construction are currently ongoing. But at the media briefing, it was revealed that the loan agreement for this project was only signed at the start of this year, which is quite recently. And he did say that no loan amount has been obtained currently for this project. So there is a question of credibility that arises. Is the statement of Minister Lakshman Kiriyalla true, or is the statement that is given out by the RDA true? Now, if you are wondering what were the answers to the countless other allegations that are being leveled on mismanagement surrounding the Central Expressway project, this is what the RDA had to say regarding those.
The
2-month delay in October, and with the April 21st attacks, we encountered a delay of 5 months. Otherwise, this was due to end in November last year. We can open it by March next year. Along with what we have planned from Pothuhara to Galagedara, we tried to get the funds from the Japanese Mitsubishi Bank. There were a number of issues that arose then. Even now, we have handed over these issues to the Attorney General's Department for a solution.
නීතිපති දෙපාර්තමේන්තුවත් එක්ක කතා කරනවා ඒගොල්ලන්ට විසඳලා දෙන්න කියලා බාර දීලා තිනවා
We have to break through these hills. Then it will be hard for us to get a return on our investment. What we are doing here is we have identified 8 possible roads that will ease the traffic in Kandy if the Central Expressway extends to Galagedara. There are certain social issues that arise due to the development. When the Southern Expressway was built, the income from the Kalutara Bodhi had dropped drastically. So we have thought about these and decided to allocate a separate space for local industries like Kaludodol and curd at the service areas along the highway that we construct in the future. So we have formulated a plan to develop the 12 kilometers from Pasiala to Mirigama. So if there is anyone who wants to go to Kandy or Dambulla, they can come to Pasiala and then travel to Mirigama and then use the highway until we construct the first phase.
පස්සයාලට ඇවිල්ලා පස්සයාලේ මීරිගමට ඇවිල්ලා අපේ අධිවේගී මාර්ගය පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන් පළවෙනි එක හදනකම්.
Now, the chairman of the RDA spoke about breaking through mountains to construct this project and how that would affect the ROI of the project. Of course, the people of this country remember although the government is reluctant to break through these mountains, the people of this country can remember how the government of the country broke in to the central bank and how certain leading figures in the government were involved in such matters. The people are also aware of these ministers of investing in unsound and useless projects and breaking in to the coffers of this country that has made the coffers of this country bleed with billions and billions of taxpayers' rupees from Sri Lanka. We will continue to keep close watch on these controversial projects that has cost the country dearly and that is continuing to cost the country dearly in the future as well.